Hello everyone, it is Chelsea and welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am filming for the week of, or I did film for the week of January 5th through the 11th of 2026. Feels really weird to say that we are in 2026, but here we are. For this week I used the Northern Lights kit, which was a printable, or I purchased the printable version from Planner Pixie Co. And then these underlays are from Plana Hannah, and I don't remember what they were called. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick here. They were... Let me rummage through my leftovers here real quick. I don't find it. Is that it? Yeah, Ugly Sweater. Ugly Sweater 2 is the underlays that I bought, and I vaguely remember ordering these in regular hollow, but for some reason these underlays and then another set of underlays that you'll see in a couple of weeks both came in sparkly hollow. It's okay. Like, it looks fine, but I think I would have preferred hollow. Anyway, so I also used the date dots. I kind of like finagled them from a kit from Paper and Gumption. I just kind of like cropped the file so it was just the date dots, and then copied and pasted it multiple times onto a sheet of paper and printed it on, well, I think these might actually be leftover from that kit, but you'll see them in the future. I just have a crap ton of them now. And the January script in the top left corner is one that I made for myself. That is the same font. I really feel like, unless another font comes along, which I haven't been looking for new fonts, but if a new font comes along, I will change, of course. But right now I'm using the same font. I don't remember what it's called. I will link it down below if I remember. So hopefully I will. I also used an overlay from Plana Hannah. It is from one of the Wizard, like Harry Potter sheets from her shop, and I got it in the black foil, and it says, "It is our choices that shows what we truly are far more than our abilities," which is a quote from Albus Dumbledore himself. I didn't have enough full boxes to completely cover this spread the way that I wanted to. I don't use sidebar trackers. I did put a half box in the spread for next week, or not next week, the week after that. Just because I did not have enough full boxes, and I also had, like, it was just a weird amount of space. Like, it wasn't enough for a full box, but it also wasn't, it was too much for a half box. So it was just a really weird amount of space. But anyways, yeah, I had originally filmed all of this as a talk through video. I was going to kind of do like a Plana Hannah style where I talked about what happened during the week and then go into the day by day, lay down stickers and scripts and all of that. However, I feel like I kind of lost energy, lost focus as the spread came together, or I was really focused on like making sure everything was down straight and making sure I didn't forget anything. And then on top of everything, I didn't forget to. I did not have the scripts printed and cut for this spread, because this spread, the next spread, and the spread after that, 3 weeks worth of scripts were all on one file. And so I was trying my damnedest to both film so that I could get some videos scheduled, but also I needed to figure out what I was doing for the rest of the day so that I could finish my scripts so that I could get them print and cut and put in the spread. I did a mostly good job trying to figure out what I was doing for the last part of that Sunday, but when we get to that plan with me, you guys will see. I didn't do what I had written down that I did, which is fine. We made it work, and it wasn't like a complete fail, but yeah. So yeah, this whole video at one point was a talk through video. Like I said, I lost focus. I was really frustrated because I didn't have the scripts or the icons or anything like that. So I don't know. I gave up, and I now I'm recording a voiceover. So more work for me, I guess. Like, I already did the things, and now here I am doing the things again. It's fine. I also am like mildly stuffed up because I think I'm getting a sinus infection. Things have been just chaotic. You'll see that as we progress. The plan with me that you'll see in 2 weeks will kind of explain, and we are continuing into all of that, but it is what it is. So, basically this week I did put a half box on this day too. I just had a weird amount of space left on this week. I put a half box on the sidebar, and I put back to school because that's what happened. Let's see here. So Monday marked going back to work. That is a sticker from PMD Print and Plan. And then I did mark going to work. You will see a clip at the end of the video. Well, it's not a clip. It's a long ass, like minute and a half long sequence of me putting down the scripts for this spread. But again, just pretend it's all the same font. It is what it is. So after work on Monday, I did leave where I left work and went and got a car wash. I waited 30 minutes in line for this car wash. I could have left at any time, but I was like, okay, because I took the long way home, and I told myself, if the car wash line is not that bad, which is like halfway to the road, I will wait. And it like I made it to halfway to the road. That's where my car sat. Okay. And I was like, oh, this shouldn't be bad. And then literally half an hour later. But I did finish a book. I finished The Firm, which was my first book from 2026. This is a John Grisham book. I gave it like a mildly okay rating. I think I gave it a 3. Let's consult the, yeah, I gave it a 4-star. Wow, look at me go. Gave it a 4-star. I think I had done some like math there and rounded up. Yeah, so finished that while I was waiting, and then when I got home, because it was like 5 o'clock at this point, I basically had a YouTube binge, ate dinner, and went to sleep. Moving on to Tuesday, I worked, started a new book, got in a package from Temu, had a headache, this started like a terrible streak of me just having a terrible headache. It's fine. And then I cooked dinner and did the dishes. Wednesday, I went to work, had a headache. I finished the book that I started the day before. Tells you how busy I was at work. Had an Amazon delivery, and then my mom and I went and got Pizza Hut for dinner, and we went to Walmart afterwards. On Thursday, went to work again. Look at me go. I was doing really, really well there for a while, and now I've just kind of fallen off the wagon. It's okay. We'll get back together. We'll get it back. It's fine. But yeah, I was super stressed out on this day. This day started a week of one of my coworkers not being at work. She'd had eye surgery. She had an issue with her eyes like back before winter break, and then had eye surgery over winter break. Came back to work very tentatively, had a follow-up on this day with her doctor, and he was like, yeah, you need to be off of work again. Like you're straining your eyes. So she was off of work again. So it was just very stressful. But yeah, Thursday, stressed out, had a headache, started reading The Stolen Queen, which was by Fiona Davis. And then I did cook dinner and do the dishes. I don't remember what I did. And then I filmed. On Friday, I decided to treat myself to some scooters. I have been avoiding scooters, but I found that I prefer their Red Bull infusions more than their coffee. So I've been getting Red Bull infusions, which is literally just Red Bull with sugar syrup in it. But it's fine because I need that sugar in the morning. Went to work, stressed out again, had a headache. Got in an order from Planet Hannah. And then I did read, and Mom and I got DoorDash wings and rings. Saturday, printed and cut and did filming. Did some laundry. I finished The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I thought was a pretty good book. And then gave dog a bath, and I was super tired. Sunday, I edited and uploaded. Read. My mom and I went to Sam's Club. That was my first time to Sam's Club. It's pretty good. And then I convinced her to get Dunkin' because of course I did. And then we went to Walmart and I had a headache. So yeah, that is the finished spread. This week and next week, things are discombobulated because I don't have scripts printed. But the week after that, I do get those scripts printed so that you guys will be able to see this spread in its entirety, I think. I think I did it. No, I think I did this. I think I did that spread all weird too. So after that, we will go back to normal. But anyways, nonetheless, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I've been trying really hard to get back with comments and stuff. I know I've been terrible about that, but I feel like my comments notifications have been getting lost in the shuffle. So damn you, YouTube. I shouldn't say that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And until I see you next time, bye-bye.